All right. Thank you for all coming. This is part 3 of Stuka Ace, JU87 Stuka Ace by Lock and Load Tactical. I am currently on my part 3, and this is probably going to be the last part that I have due to the fact that I am going to be passing this off to another person, another content creator. And it'll be so that way they can play around with it. I have been extremely lucky, both according to Devin and according to David Heath. I've been extremely lucky. So, but I want to move on, see, maybe do another 2 or 3 ones and go from there. And we'll see how things go. If you jump in, say hi. So right now we are still in France. I've done 4 out of my 5 missions here. So I've got my 4 out of my 5 missions. By the way, I still have the JU87 B1. I currently have 14 points available. So I'm definitely going to update. I just got to see what ones I want to update. Now, I did go through, since I've leveled up, since I'm as fast as I can grow, or fast as I can grow. I'm as high as I can get in this case. And so with being the highest I can get, there's not really much for me else to do. And I think the promotion, again, I've been really lucky. So I might be going a little bit faster, but I do think it's supposed to progress quickly as you go through. Hey, OG's here. He's here to make sure I don't mess things up. Don't mess it up his games too bad. So I think you are supposed to progress pretty quickly, because as the things get going, they get harder and harder. And I just don't see anything. Yeah, that's 15. Okay, so I'm not going to update any of my action cards right now with that. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to update Cold Blood. So that'll be 10 points. So that'll give +1 to my bomber, to my bomb release. So that'll help out a lot on my bomb release. So I got +1 on most everything that I think I'm going to need with that one. And so I've got my action cards. We have the theater manual right here. Couple things. One thing I want to do is I keep forgetting. So, and Devin so politely called me and told me I kept messing this up. And I did. So after the attack, after the formation attack, I can draw 2 more action cards. Luckily, I have not needed them, so hopefully I'll remember to do that. And I did, Devin did say they are going to help me out on this one, because if you look right here, after the bomb, it does say draw action cards. So you can draw the same amount. So if I go over here, the same amount as your engine power, so that's 2. So as long as I have 2 engine power, I can draw 2. So I actually made the hard... I missed doing. Yes, I didn't mess it up. I just missed doing it, which I have a habit of doing with solitaire games, making the games harder for me. So, anyways, back at it. Draw action cards. Now, one of the things that I did not do correctly, and it sounds like it's something that they're going to work on, and Devin told me and explained to me, and I totally understand. So when I had the dogfight, I evaded properly, so I did all that correctly. Thing is, you still have to do your formation dogfight, because the other planes in that, it actually, they still are doing the dogfight. So you got to keep going with the dogfight. So hopefully we can do that, and I can show that done properly. And honestly, I say tongue-in-cheek I messed up, and Devin gives me a hard time about it. It's all tongue-in-cheek. Devin's been very, very helpful with it, and I appreciated them letting me give this a try and get a run through on this, because it is definitely worthwhile. I think it's a great game. By the way, the game found, the pre-game found is up. So you can take a look at the pre-game found and look a little bit more closer detail at some of the stuff they have on there. I do have the link in there in my first 2 videos. I will be adding it to this one. So I know it's going to be coming up soon. Also with Devin in this stream, if you have any questions, he is definitely the perfect one to ask. By the way, here's my cold blood. So I get that +1. Now, how about we get started? March 22nd is the game found. So there you go, March 22nd. Thanks, Devin, on March 22nd. Awesome. Okay, now let's take a look. So we've got to figure out our mission here. And so we've got our mission here. And I always hate I have to focus this. Okay, so let's take a look here. So here's our mission selection right here. So let's go ahead and pull a card and find a mission. 11. It's mission 5, which is one I just did, but that's okay. So much happens and so much is different every time you do the mission. So we are doing the railroad again. And hey, guess what? It's just right on top of here. Okay, this one you do get +3, so I will only be dropping 3 bombs, not all 5. That way, just in case I get an extra, like another target to come on. 1 point for damaging it, 4 points for destroying it. And yeah, so there we go. We have that. Now, approach is only 2, return to base is 1. I need 2 searching and 1 target reached. So we've got our target reached here. And we are going to shuffle these up. So we've got our objective. Okay, let's do this. Quick cut. And then we need how many? 2 searching. So 1, 2. So we'll put these to the side. And let's mix these up real good. I like with 3 better than 2. I don't feel like I could accidentally sit there and count. 3 seems to be a little better, especially if you're... But it's just been lucky this game. Okay, so I've got that done. My flight deck, like I said, I added the right cards. And objective mini deck, player sheet. Yep, I got to add some more bombs on here. So if we move over here, back over here, so I've got to get the 250 and a 50 here as well. Oh, I've got 50s on both sides and a 250 in the middle because there's no real bonus for having anything higher than that. So that works out pretty well. Okay, and then we are back here. Okay. And, okay, so just in case I need this, strength is at 1, and support's at 1 as well. So we're both at 1 on the enemy and fighter squadron support. And I need my 5 cards here, so let's just do a quick shuffle so you guys know I'm not setting it or doing anything else. So we go through, crappy cut, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so this is what we've got here. So we've got so I get a +1 to just about everything. On the divide, I get, well, almost. Yeah, pretty much so. Everything, I get a +1 on everything. So really, I don't know if I'm going to save much on this. Like, this is good for the dive. That'll give me... So I get a +1, and then this is a dive 3, so I can do +4. So that's a good possibility on that one. Got a dive 2. Actually, I'd probably use this one instead of this one because all you need is a 3 modifier to get the dive right, and that'd be good. That won't be a problem. We'll see. Kind of pre-planning stuff before we have to go there. Okay. So aircraft sheet and action. Okay, we need to do takeoff now. So we draw a takeoff card and look for a takeoff event. Nothing. So this is just No problems on the cards here. So that's nothing. So we, oh, take off. Oh yeah, that was for the event. Now, just not a 12. Oh no. So this could be the shortest. This could be the shortest flight. I've been too lucky. So with the 12, I need to do a takeoff check. And so, because we haven't had to do this. See, Devin, I jinxed myself. Okay, damage. So then I need to do a failure. So I need to do a check. So 4+ on this. And you know what? I'm going to use a stamina for it. So we're going to go ahead and use a stamina for it. Don't have anything for stake. Nope. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to use a stamina. So I get, oh, wrong card. I didn't see what that was. Oh, God. I got a 0. Okay. I'm going to use another stamina. Because we can use 2, right, Devin? You can use 2. I'll give you just a second here. You can use 2 staminas per, or can you use unlimited? I really don't want to use these cards. Get to 0. So 2, I think we can use 2. Okay, here we go. Oh, just 1 stamina. Ah, dang it. Okay. But I can play another card. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to play this 2. Because I want this thing to go on. So I get a +2, so I'm going to play that card. Okay. 2 + 2 is 4. Okay. Woo. Okay. I had to waste a stamina and a card. And that just sucks. So we'll put these over there out of the way. Oh, that was good. That was crappy. Okay. Well, it is what it has. Okay. Good. Good. Okay. So I got a 4. I don't have to worry about it. I was successful. I didn't crash. I didn't have any damage on my takeoff. So we're good. Oh, okay. Yep. Oh, okay. So if you failed, you have to do takeoff damage. So then you do a D6 damage. So a 1 is nothing serious. 2 to 3 is a structural damage. 4 to 5 is loss of stamina. And 6, severe damage to the airplane. Cannot participate in the sortie. And at that point, you go away. And the mission is done. So you failed the mission. So not too bad. I don't see any crash on this one. It just annoys and is, you basically fail the mission if you get too high. So, yep. Okay. So you take damage. Yep, damage D6. Okay. Okay, so the takeoff, it just made me use up some of my vital resources. I'll definitely have to remember the 2. Drawing the 2 action cards afterwards, because that was my only 2. And I'm down to, oh, I can put one of these back because I can only use 1 stamina. Okay. Okay, so now we do have to check for weather table. So 1 to 5, and I got, oh, of course, I got a 6. But that just means we are on altitude 2. So I'm on altitude 1 now. Here's altitude 2. So I do have clouds, but I don't think that actually does anything. No gun dive. So there we go. No real issues on that one. No visual, no nothing like that. Okay. So we did the altitude. Now we need to do our approach. Let me get this back up here so I make sure I'm doing the correct thing. Okay, approach. I need 2 approach cards. So first approach card. Check altitude check. +4, failure, discard 1 random card. No. Okay. I'm just going to do the check. I'm not going to use anything for this. It's not worth it. Oh, I get a pass, so it's a 4. Okay, so we did altitude check was fine. Second one. Enemy contact. Okay. So our enemy contact number on this mission 5 is 5+. So let's pull the check. 4, no problem. No contact in the area because you need a 5+ to do it. I got a 4. We're good. Yeah, getting all the bad stuff right now, so that way we're good. Okay, watch. I'm going to go through every single one of these objective cards this time, because that hasn't happened, so this mission might be a little bit longer. Okay, so I did my 2 approach cards. Now I need to do the objective card. First one. Are you kidding me? Target reach. I swear there are searching cards here. Okay? Searching card. But no. First thing I hit, target reached. Okay. Now, this is where it's going to get tight. I have a feeling. Okay. So we reached our target. Now we have to do this part right here. I'm going to do the near, which gives me a +1 to release, but a -1 to the pull-up. Okay. What am I going to... Okay. So +1 to release... I get +1 to the release as well here, so I get +2 to the release. This is a dive. So we're going to use this dive 2. It's going to be successful no matter what I get. 2 + 4 is 6, so that's good. That's fine. Okay. So with this one, my dive was successful. AA, I have a slash, so I don't have to worry about the AA. The anti-aircraft fire. Now we need to do the release. I get a +1 over here, a +1 here. So that's +2 for the release. I am not going to... I'll spend 1 stamina. Since I already got rid of that 0 card, that'll help. So 2 +2 +4. So this will be good. We won't have any problems with this. So what are we looking at here? 2 + 4 is 6. What did I miss on the takeoff? I did the check first. I did the vent check. And then I did the takeoff action, which is a 12. What did I miss? I realized I missed the... yeah, I did the event check. That was this card right here. This was the event check card. Yeah. Now I have missed the altitude or the weather. I have missed the weather table a few too often. But yes, I did the event check. It got mixed up with all the I didn't take off properly. I got that 12, so that kind of runs it. Okay. Back to where we were at. So I did hit, because I did the release. I got a 6 on the release. So now we need to hit the target. So what I get, cold-blooded for bomb release. Oh, wait, no, I did that. Okay. That's where we get into here. That's right. That's here. So I get a +1. Let's see here. We're going to do a +2. No, I don't want to use that one. Okay. +2. And we will use a stamina, because I really want to make sure I get this. Okay, so +3. So I have +3 on this one. Oh, right. 3 + 5 is 8. Destroyed. So, target damage. Target destroyed. There we go. All right, nice. Now I got to pull up. I get a -1 to pull up, a +1 because of Nerves of Steel. Oh, +1 because of Nerves of Steel. So that counteracts that negative and plus. And then let's go ahead. We're going to use a stamina to pull out. I'm using a lot more stamina than I used to have. 2, so that's 4. Okay, we're good. So, well, wait a minute here. I just want to make sure. -1 pull up, +1, so that's even. So 2. Let's give it a shot. We're just going to go with the 2 here, because both of these over here are evade cards, and I want to use them just in case I need them. So 2 plus 5. So I pulled up, which is good. Whew. Okay, pulled up. Now we have to do the formation attack, which is down in here. And I have not had any formation issues, so this should go pretty easily. Oops, I forgot to... Hold on. Okay, there we go. So first on, my efficiency is a 3, so I get a +3. Hit modifier, +1. So that's +4. Visibility, I don't have any visibility issues. And formation, I don't have any issues with formation. So I get a +4. Right, yep. So 3, 1, so 4 plus 1 is a 5. A 5 is only a damage. Man, this is the first time I've had a damage. So we put damage here instead of destroyed. Man! Okay, oh well. It is what it is. Can't do much about it. Still give me some good points then. Okay. So we've done the attack. I've done the formation attack. And now we are return to base. I have to draw 1 card for the return to base. Forming up. The planes must be placed back in formation. +4 failure. Okay, so we're going to try this. We're going to see what happens. Really don't care. 5, it checks out, so no formation. And we are back home, and we were successful. So basically, we had another successful mission here. And that will give me now... So I get 4 points because I destroyed it. And so destroyed, I get half the VPs for the damage. So in this case, 2. So I get 6 points. So I am up to 51 points now. Up to 51 points. And that gives me 10 points total. You better believe I'm going to get another skill here. And I'm going to get the combat experience that gives me 1 reroll. So, new NY Raider fan. If you check, it is March 22nd is when the game found. There is a pre-game found, so you can check it out. It'll give you the cost and everything. You just can't run it through. I put a link on the other ones. So yes. So with this, gain combat experience, reroll, draw 1 new card, and I can do that once per mission. I think that reroll is really important. Okay. So pretty good on that one. We were successful. And so now we got to do 1 more mission before we move on to Britain, which is kind of what my goal is to do, is to get through a few more to get to Britain to show it, because it looks a lot more damaging or a lot more difficult, which is what I kept getting told. This game does get difficult, and that all these other missions are just really the first one. So Poland is really a tutorial mission, as Devin told me, which makes sense. And this one is a little bit more to it. You have more of a chance of losing it. And as you can tell, I actually had some takeoff problems, but nothing big. Yeah, that's right. You only receive the VP for the target, not the total. Oh, no. So don't I get 4 points for my destroyed, and then oh, let me look at that. Let me read that. Okay, so I only get 2 victory points then, because the damage is 4. So I only get, or do I get the 4 for myself and then 2 for the formation? And that's what, no plus. So I destroyed it. They damaged it. So that would be, I'd get the 4 points. Oh, okay. So the formation has to damage it for you to get. Okay, I think I might have been giving myself too many victory points then. I think I might have done that, because what I would do is I'd give myself the full victory points, and then Okay, yeah, that was my I think I did a mistake on that. I shouldn't be as far along as I should have then. If I understand you correctly. Okay, yeah, I gave myself too many points. I am farther along than I should be. Because for some reason I thought I got my victory points for destroying it, and then I get the full victory points, so it'd be basically two times plus one. So the railroad, I got 9 points. My understanding was 9 points. So in this case, if it's 2 points, then yeah, that's an issue. Dang it. Okay. Am I correct on that, Devin? If you destroy in the formation only damages, then you receive half the total victory points. Okay, for the formation or for both? That was what my question is. So so both. Once I hit formation, there's not 2 sets of victory points. It's either you do it or you don't. Oh, okay, I get it. So you can destroy it, but if the formation doesn't destroy it, okay, yeah, I misunderstood that. So I think I promoted myself too fast there. Dang it. Okay. Dang it. I was wrong on that one then because I gave myself way too many points too quickly. So that was my misunderstanding. I do apologize for that. That's my misunderstanding. Okay. Well, going forward. So that's 2 points. So I don't have that reroll. We'll just move forward with it. No wonder why I was moving too quickly fast. So, okay. Okay, next mission. Now that I know that one, next mission. Okay. And where am I? Okay, here we go. Okay, next mission. So here we go. We're going to draw for the next mission. Oh, that figures right off the bat. I just shuffled. 7. 7's mission 3. Have I done a mission 3? Yeah, it was my first one. Okay, here we go. So mission 3 is the airfield. So enemy presence 6+, sorties, I can do it twice, so if I need to destroy it. Objective cards 2, fighter support 0, strength 0. So we'll move these down right here. And then I don't really feel like I need to shuffle this. I'll just slide these in here. Well, I guess I will. Yeah. Yep, I was doubling my victory points. My bad. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we shuffled. We'll cut again. So I need the airfield, which is probably pretty close because I've done that one. Airfield. Okay, so here's the airfield. And again, we're going to do a plus. We're going to basically, it's going to be the same setup. Okay, that makes sense, Devin. It totally makes sense. Totally makes sense. I thought I was moving a little quickly. So that made things a little bit easier for me. But I don't think it really made it that much easier. I've been pretty lucky on some other things. So I don't think that's a big... It's not affecting me too much. Yeah, I've got a couple plus and minuses, but I think I've used the action cards pretty effectively as well. Granted, I use them all, so... Okay. Well, that's done. No big deal. We're moving forward. Okay. I will make note on my videos that the experience, I doubled up the experience more than I should have. So, okay. Okay, action cards. Here we go. Done. Objective cards. I need 1 searching and 1 target. So you almost get this part down. I've got this part down pretty much, so. Okay. Okay, cut it. Okay, got it, yeah. So now I can't wait to get this back and start another campaign. Okay, here we go. I'm trying not to count these, and I don't think I have. Yep. Oh, yeah, yeah. The most difficult part is shuffling the cards. Oh, here's the thing, Devin. I'm going to ask you this. So, did I have to shuffle in between missions, or could I just wait till the mission shuffle cards? That was one thing I was kind of curious about, because that'd make it even go quicker. So you always just wait till that, or do you have do you shuffle the deck between each mission? And again, that's just a thing. Okay, so I need 3 approach cards and 2 return cards. Okay, which works out. So, I need my action deck. So let's take a look at that real quick here. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Come on, 4. All right. 5. I got that 3. That's awesome. Okay. So now let's do our takeoff event. Here we go. Nothing for the takeoff event. Okay, so you can do it either way. Okay, cool. Okay, so there's nothing there. That's nice. So that was my event check. Now takeoff check. 3. So that's good. So I took off successfully. Now we see what our altitude is. 2. So it's altitude 1, and we're on high. So nothing there. No worries there. So yeah, that took off. Takeoff was done. So now we're up to the approach. Now I have to do 3 cards here, and I can have 2 sorties, so I can do this twice. So first one, approach. Nothing. Oh, okay, so that makes it even easier to understand. Weather was nothing. My weather check was nothing. So weather was a 2. So that's altitude 1. That was this card right here. So altitude 1. And then you choose high or low. You choose high or low with that. So, of course, I'm going high. Hey, Tim, how's it going? Okay, so no approach on that one. Awesome. Second one. Close call. You had no time to fully recover, lose 1 stamina. Yeah, I did. Nope, I did that. I did that. It was a 3. I got it. That was a 3. So this was my event check. This was my takeoff. And this was my altitude. You're probably typing. You're probably typing. That's all. I'm asking you questions. You're probably typing and missed it. Yeah, it's Fubard. You know, situation normal. Fubard. Okay, so I forgot to actually recover all my stamina here, but I didn't have time, so I actually, instead of starting with 5, so I forgot to load it up. So because I didn't have enough time, 1 goes back here. And there we go. So the 1 stamina is done. So that's 2, and I got 1 more approach to go. Here we go. Approach. Oh, no. Okay. Out of the sun check. Oh, this could be good. If successful, gain a -1 against the next AA fire, which there is AA in this case. Anti-aircraft, if you're wondering. Okay, here we go. I need to do a check. A 6. D6. Okay, so I have to get a 6 to have this one work. Okay. So here we go. I'm just going to check it. I got a 3. So basically, on this case, that didn't do anything. Oh, and this is one of the special cards too, by the way, because it's got my highest profile in that, which is probably why the check is is much harder. So Devin, hey Michael, even though I upgraded too quickly, I have the harder cards. So what do as you increase, things get harder and harder. Okay, so I'm here. I'm at the objective. I'm at the airfield. So we're going to see. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay. I can't believe that. Target reached right off the bat. Okay. And I swear I don't have 2 target reached. See, this is a searching one. So I'm not cheating. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Now, what am I going to do? Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to choose the near. I'm not ready to do this. I don't feel like I need to. So we're going to choose the near. So we're going to dive. Now, do I have any dives? I have a dive 2. Okay, so I have a dive 2. We're going to use that one. So I have 2 plus 5 is 7. So my dive was successful. That's good. Now I do have to check AA fire. And this is just a D6 check. I can't do anything about this. I get a 5, -1 to the release. Okay. So no damage, just -1 to the release. Okay. So now we do the bomb release. I get a +1 for the release. I get a -1 for the release, so my skills take care of that. And I am going to use the 2 here. Yeah, I don't know how lucky why I've been so lucky. So on my release, I'm going to get 2 plus 5 is 7. So successful on that. So my release is successful. Now I need to do a hit, and I want to destroy this thing. So I'm actually going to use my 3. 3 plus 4 is 7, so I destroyed it. Awesome. So I destroyed it. Okay, that's nice. That worked out really well. Okay, so I destroyed it. And now I got to pull up. I'm going to spend a stamina, and I'm going to pull up. Add this one. Oh, when I do this, I have to use this number, right? I can't use this part. When I use a stamina, I have to use this number. So I've got 1, and I have a secret trick here that I'm going to show you guys. I'll be able to do this maybe. So I get 1 plus 4 is 5. Okay, so I was successful. If for some reason I wouldn't have been successful, so let's say this was a 2. So 2 plus 1 is a 3. I could have played this one after the die roll, and it would have been this +1 that I would use. Yep, that's what I thought. So if I would have gotten, like, if this would have been a 2 instead, so it would have been, because I had 2 things cancel out. The -1 +1 cancel out. So if this would have been 3 total, I could have played this one, not for this number, but for that one after the die roll, because you can use the tan after your die roll. But I didn't have to, so yay. Okay, so I pulled up. Now it's time to go for the formation attack. Here we go. For my formation hasn't been adjusted, so I've got a 3 plus 1. By the way, I used 3 bombs. 1, 2, 3. Just because of that. So plus 1. So I've got a 4 plus 2, which is a 6. 6 plus is a destroyed. So this target here is destroyed by the formation. That's awesome. Okay. That's done. We're all set. So now I have to come home, and I get 2 return cards. So first one, Oh, draw the next one and then shuffle. Return to base, nothing. So that would have been 1. So now I do have to do this real quick. So total destruction. So I will get 2 points plus 1 for total destruction. So I get a total of 3 points, not 5 points. So, yep. All right. So that'll be good. But I still have one more card to go. Hopefully I can make it. Hopefully it's not going to be a problem on that. Okay, so here we go. My second and last return event. Navigation. Okay. Let's see. What does this say here? Okay. Navigation 5. By the way, do I have any? Nope, but I can use those. Add an additional flight card to this stage. Okay. Really don't want to do that, but oh, here we go. I forgot to grab my 2 cards again, Devin. I forgot it. The 0, and then draw 1 card. Okay, so my formation, I'm going to play 1 for that formation because I really don't want to. Plus, I'm going to do a stamina for the formation check. And this will be 2. So I need a 5. 2 plus 2 is 4. So that failed. So I have to do 1 more card coming back in. Oh, okay. Enemy patrol. Okay, let's check this, although I don't think it's really going to matter. 2, nothing. Okay, so that was my extra 1. So total destruction. The airfield is destroyed. I get 3 points on that one. So that's awesome. So that I'm just going to catch it, keep up with where I'm at. Okay, so that's pretty awesome. I'm done with France. I did my mission with France. So I filled all my missions up. Oh, okay. Oh, this one. Oh, I could have played this one. Yep, I could have. And it didn't really matter, luckily. But yeah, okay, I could have played that. I could have played this one to grab another card to play on that. Yep, that would have been cool. Okay, so I finished France. So now let's take a look. Where's my Stoffel, or not Stoffel? STG 77. Where am I headed next? I am headed to Britain next. So here we go. Britain is 4 plus APs, so action points. Oh, I got to do 6 missions in Britain. All right. Okay, so now Britain uses, since we're still green, we still use the same cards, and so like the same theater cards. So since I'm gonna show you guys. So I'm still in Europe, so I still do the green. So the missions match up this one right here. Okay, so we're gonna get this, and so we made it to Britain, and enemy presence checks are a lot. I have a feeling we're going to have some dogfights going on here. I don't know about you, Devin, but I think there's some dogfights. I don't know about you guys, but I have a feeling we're going to have some dogfights this time. And we're going to go from there. And I'm still flying the B1. Yes, I am still flying the B1. Great. Yep, still flying the B1. My next one, so the next one I'd go to Crete, and I'd get the B2. Richie Oz is rooting for the Spitfires. Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. Okay, so I got my flight cards done here. Let's go ahead. I'm going to get my action cards also all shuffled up as well while I'm here. So again, I'm going to I'll go over this real quick. We are going. The game found is set. There's actually a pre-game found on right now, and I'll put that link in to the description of this when I'm done, when it's while it's processing. But I put it in the other ones already, so you can go check it out. But it does go live on March 22nd. Okay, so March 22nd, it goes live. Okay, action cards are done. Here we go. So I got my action cards all set. And, oh, I need to reload up my stamina. Yes, Meandering Mike, Stuka Ace, game found, live, March 22nd. Yes, I am a shill, and I don't care. And I don't care who cares who says anything about it. I am a shill. Devin and Dave have been great. They've given me a lot of opportunities, and I like their stuff. So, okay. The products are always great. So 1940, 1940 Britain, and I have to do 6 missions. Not looking forward to that, but let's get through one mission and see what happens and go from there. So, first mission, here we go. Let's pull a card. First mission, 10, mission number 5. Let's see here. So, mission number 5, here we go. Oh, there's actually 6 missions in this one. Okay, approach cards 2, return to base, or approach cards 3, return to base 2. Visibility is reduced. Oh, alternate alt 4. Oh, okay. Oh, now we're getting into some different stuff here. So they're setting this up, and it looks like everybody's coming in for right now. Reduced. Okay, so if we look here, -1 to dive, -1 to formation attack, -1 to enemy contact, and -1 to flak. So the enemy contact and flak is kind of nice, but the formation attack and the dive is a problem. So that's a special rule. So I won't roll for weather because of this special rule. If I'm wrong, Devin, let me know. But if I understand it right, this is a special rule. I will start at reduced alt 4. I can take 2 to do this. Main objective is a radar station. Oh, new objective. New target all the way. Let's see here. Radar station. It may take me a minute because I have to go through this. Radar station. Radar station. Here we go. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, radar station. 2 for damage, 4 for destruction. 1 of those. I'm going to do the same setup, which works out. I'm going to drop 3, not all 5, just in case I get an extra 1. So that'll be fun. So that's my target card. Okay, and let's see. So flight cards are set up. Action card. Oh, here we go. I need 1 searching and 1 target reached. I'll tell you what. If you guys can, do target reached every time. Just the first time. First card you draw, always be target reached. If you can do that, that'd be great. It'll make life easy for you. Ask Devin. I think he'd agree with me. If you can do target reach without any of the searching, you won't have a problem. Okay. Okay, so here's my target or objectives. My 1 target reached, and my other objective. And then you mix these up. And I swear I am not counting them. I have no idea. Okay. You never get the target reach. I think I like this game because I am getting that target reach right on the first draw. Oh, by the way, I need to mark down that this was mission number 5. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. First thing I need to do is a takeoff event. No takeoff event. Okay. Second thing, I need to make sure I take off correctly. So no 12. A 9. So that's safe. So I've taken off. I don't have to worry about the altitude. Of course, I'm going to pull high on this one. So So the one thing I noticed, there is a -1 to hit number. So that's gonna, yep, gonna do that. And I forgot to do my action cards. So here we go. These action cards are vital. I am finding out severely. So here we go. 1, 2, crap. 3. The only nice thing is I know there's only 1 0 left in this because I've already pulled one out. Okay, so when I pull a stamina, at least I won't be pulling that 0. Okay, back to it here. Okay, so let's see how many. So I get 3 approach cards because that's where I'm at. I'm at the approach. Just making sure I'm good. Yep. Okay, first approach card. Approach return to base. Oh, I have an opportunity target. I am going to do this. Okay, because I can. Sorry. So it's going to be one of these. Now, Devin, I'm glad you're here. Because I can use 2. So I pull a number. So I have a 5. So it's motorized infantry. So the motorized infantry. So I pull that target out, correct? Motorized infantry. So I pulled this card out. So this is my temporary target. So we're going to do that right now. And I'm only going to drop 2 bombs, no matter what. Oh, I have to strafe it. Oh. I don't know if I can strafe. I can't strafe. Oh, so I can't do this one. Well, that sucks. I was hoping to do one. But anyways, I could do a gun. No, I don't even think I can do a gun dive. Yep, I don't think I can do a gun dive. Because I don't have the right... Yeah, I don't have the right... I don't have the right one, so... Yep. Can't do it. Okay. Anyways, that is what it is. Maybe I'll run up in the next one. Okay. So now, second card. Enemy contact. Now, I don't like this one. Because enemy presence... Oh, I forgot to put strength up here. Enemy fighter strength is 2. And my fighter's point is 1. Okay. We are definitely getting to that. Enemy presence is 3+. Oh, I got a 1. How lucky is that? Okay. Awesome. So no, the enemy presence doesn't spot me, basically, is the way I'm taking it. And then my third one, clear sky. You can draw 1 card. You can draw, I'm assuming I can draw 1 action card, correct? I'm pretty sure that's what that means. So, right. Because of that, I can draw 1 card. Nice. So that's my 3 out. And now we are to the target objectives. Yes, 1 action card. So that's what I thought. Oh, here we go. But here's my searching. There's nothing there, Devin. There's nothing there. I got the 1 blank searching card. So, sorry. I have been so lucky, guys. This game, I'm going to call this the best game ever because of how lucky I've been. Like, this is the best game. I don't care. Anybody, I don't care. It's the best game. It's the best game. I've been so damn lucky. Okay, so now we are going into our bomb run. And okay, let's go through the bomb run again. So let's take a look at this. The best game ever. Okay, oops. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to do near. So that gives me +1 to release and +1 to pull up, or -1 to pull up. And I'm going to use this dive 2 here. So that'll give me 2. And then do I have the dive here? Yes, +1 to dive. So I actually have 3 to dive. 3 to dive. 3 plus 3 to this number. 3 plus 3 is 6, so my dive was successful. Awesome. AA, I have 1, so I definitely have to pull for AA, and it is a check no matter what. And an AA plus AA target, which is a 1, so that's actually a 2. So this is 4, so that's nothing. 1 to 4 is a nothing. So this one, so AA target's done, no issue there. Bomb release. So I get +1 to the release, +1 for my cold-blooded. So that's +2. And let's use this one, +4. Oh, this one's been used. So +4. So 4 plus 3 is 7. So it is a hit. Okay. So now, next step, getting back to my sows. Oh, the weather. -1 to dive. Okay, I would still been okay. Okay, yeah, thank you. I still would have been okay because I was. Let's see, that would have been. Okay, so the dive used 2, 3. Oh, crud. You're right. I would have got a -1 to the dive. So that would have been the dive. No. No. The 3 would have been the dive. So 3 plus 3 is 6. -1 is 5. So it's still good. The 1 was the AA. You're right. The 1 was the AA. Thank you. That's good. Okay, we're good now. Okay, we're good. So now we're going to see damage to see if it's destroyed. I have a -1 to the hit on the card for the modifier, but a +1 because I'm using 3 plus. So 1, 2, and 3. These guys are gone. And I don't have to worry about anything there. Oh, I forgot the enemy contact one on that one. That would have made it even better. Okay, anyways, so +1, -1, so that cancels out. And I'm going to use this 2. I'm also going to use 1 stamina for another action card, which is another 2. So that's 4. Plus 2 is 6. Destroyed. Okay, nice. Target destroyed. All right. Okay, so I had to use some, but I wanted to make sure. Now I need to pull up. I have a -1 for the pull up for the near, but I have what's the quick reflexes, so that negates it. Do I have any? So I'm going to do this one plus another stamina. So we're going to pull another action card here. So that's 2. Okay, 2 plus 3 is 5. Oh, thank God. Whew. I was nervous about that one. I was afraid that one was going to be it. Okay, so I pulled up safely. 2 more cards. I'm remembering, Devin. Oh, that figures. Bomb release 2 and evade 1. So I got my two new cards here. And now it is time for the formation attack. I am still at 3, so that's good. +1 for the modifier, so that's 4. 5, 6. But I have some weather. So this goes back to 5. So it's a -1 for the formation attack because of the weather. That's visibility. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, and so I'm going to destroy. Oh, geez, I didn't even need to worry about it. Oh, okay. Anyway, so that was a waste of it too. But hey, it is what it is. They destroyed as well. That is colossally awesome. So just target destroyed. So I will get 5 points. So that's pretty awesome. Boom, baby. Okay. I didn't even need to waste all that time. But watch, if I didn't, I would have pulled a 1. It was just worked out that way. Okay, so I have 2 returns. 2 returns. Here we go. Oh, draw the next card. Shuffle, draw the next. So this one, enemy contact. Okay, so enemy contact. Don't like that one. Because the enemy, so we're going to get into, this is going to happen. It's going to be a dogfight, but I have to shuffle all the cards first. Not all the cards, all the flight cards. So I got to shuffle these real quick. Nice. Nice. Devin adding the fireworks to all this. Okay, but I have an enemy presence of 3+, but the weather actually gives me a -1 to that enemy contact. So what's nice about that is I actually need a 4+. Okay, 4+. You're waiting for my luck to run out, Tim? I appreciate that. Yes, I appreciate that. Okay, so I'm waiting for a 4+ here. Or I want to do a 4+. So here we go. I've been shuffling. We'll cut them. Now, let's see what this is. And that was my first return. So if this is a 4, 5, or 6, it is dogfighting time. It's a 1. So nothing there. Second reaction card, fatigue. Start the mission. Oh, that's a mission start. So, oh, here we go. Opportunity. Oh, let's see here if I can get one of the ones that I can, because I left myself 2. So maybe we'll run off another one. So let's see here. I know motorized I can't. 5. Motorized infantry. Can't do it. So, okay. You know what? Yeah, I know. I'm quitting right now. Okay. So, do you guys want me to? What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do a dogfight. Okay. I know I didn't schedule it that way, but this was my last mission I was going to record. Yeah, same motorized. No, I can't do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through a dogfight because I know everybody wants to see it, and I want to redo one because I skipped a few steps on the last one. So we're going to go through. We're going to do a dogfight so I can show that off, and that way you guys can see what it is. Because that was going to be my final mission, and then I'm going to send this off to another content creator, somebody that I know very well, somebody that I see every Saturday. That is not living across the ocean. But I want to show off the dogfight. Okay, so we have a dogfight, and I want to make sure I've got everything set up that I didn't move anything. So support fighters are 1, and enemy fighters are 2. So that go there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in just a little bit more here and focus it, and then I'm going to tighten this thing down so it doesn't move if I bump it. Okay. So here we go. So what we do is we get the dogfighting part right here. First thing you do is you try to evade. Okay, so basically you go through this way and this way, and you keep repeating until you get end of dogfight, or you die or you crash. One of the two. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to evade, formation dogfight, and then fighter battle. So we're going to try to evade. Okay. So first things first is the gunner. I have nothing on my gunner because I have not wounded. It hasn't been wounded. And actually what I'm going to do is I'll just move this over just a little bit more here and down. Okay, so you can see here. Okay, so my gunner right here has nothing here. So that's not gonna give me any issues. My maneuver is at a 0. You can't see that, but it's at a 0. Trust me. Altitude. So let's take a look at this. So our altitude, nothing here for that. We already did the enemy contact, so there's nothing there. Okay. Plus or minus formation. Okay. We're in Vic, so there's nothing there. Okay. +1 for no bomb equipped. We're not. -1 for no fighter squadron support. We actually do have squadron support of 1. So basically, it's going to be a check here. Okay. It's going to be a check. But I am going to pull this card right here and use this. So this gives me an invade 2. So that gives me a 2 on this. So we're going to do that. So a 2 plus whatever I pull here for a d6. 2 plus 1 is a 3. No effect. So nothing happened. That's not good. That's not good. So what happens is then I have to do the damage. Okay. Yeah. This is where I'd crash. Okay. So then I have to do the damage. I have to do a check here. So my gunner, again, no problems with my gunner. And I am going to pull a card and a 6. Enemy fighter shot down, gain 1 stamina and 1 victory point. Well, that was unexpected. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I get an extra stamina and a victory point. Okay. Oh. Oh, no effect, so it's no damage check. Oh, I want that damage check back. I want that damage check back. Okay, so thank you, Devin. So no effect, so nothing happens, but basically, I will have to do that again. Yeah, I want that back. Okay, so now we got to do the formation dogfight. So plus or minus evade number. We are in Vic, and there is no. Let's see if I can focus it. There is no evade for Vic, so that's not a problem. Okay. Although I've just read this here, post takeoff, set formation to loose, post attack and dogfight because we did the attack, so it's at dispersed. I missed that, Devin. I missed that part. Okay, now that would have mattered. This is the first time it would matter. So I didn't realize that the formation is loose after takeoff. I'm assuming because it's so big. And then we did the attack, so it's on loose. So loose is -1 to evade. -1 for enemy when enemy fighters are greater. And yes, so enemy fighters are 2. This is 1. -1. So we're at -2 right now. -2. And let's go ahead. We're going to pull a stamina and see if we can get anything here. -2. Oh, wow. 3. Yeah, that works. So 3 -2, so that's a 1. Ooh, I may not have done that. 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 is no effect. So no effect, so we do this all over again. Okay, so we start all over again. So I try to evade again. So again, nothing with my gunner, nothing with my thing, nothing with that. Let's see here. I'm going to draw 1 card here. I'm going to play that one. Oh, no, I'm going to hold off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check it first. Oh, yep, fighter battle. Thank you. So, +1, -2. So it's going to be a -1 to this one. 6, -1. Enemy reduced. Okay, so this moves down. That's not bad. Okay, thank you, Devin. Okay, so now we're back up here. I am going to try to evade 1. And then I am going to use this card right here to draw 1 card and see what happens. That's a 2, so that is a 3. No effect, so no damage. Right, formation. Oh, formation, we are dispersed, so that's -2 to evade. Yeah, so that's -2. So it's still 1, so it's damage. Okay, so I got a damage. So it's not fighter damage, it's actually damage. So we go to the damage here, and we figure out where we got the damage from. So this is 11, so that's my engine. So I pull an engine one, so I've got these right here. This is the engine. So we're going to pull one of these. And I have an engine -1. So my engine power goes down 1, and that's it. So I don't put 1 on here. I just move my engine power down. So let's move it over just a little bit more so you can see. Okay, so my engine power is down to 1. That's not good. Okay, so now we go up formation. What am I, dispersed? Yep. Okay, so we'll get rid of this one. So this is where it can go wrong. So dispersed is a -2 to evade. And so it's -3. Okay, so it's -3. So 2 minus, so that's a formation efficiency reduced by 2, 1, 2, which as you can see would probably, if this was on the way to, would have hurt, but that does end the dogfight. So that's how the dogfight works. So you just keep going through this. Now, if you just evade, so if I was successfully evading, or you know, yeah, so if I successfully evaded or ended combat, or because this one right here, enemy hits fighter damage and combat right here. So if anything in combat, I'm done with mine. But until you get one of these and end combat, you won't have any issues. You won't be able to. You keep going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth until you go through there. So even though I end dogfight here, I still have to do the fighter battle. Oh wait, no, that's sorry, that was already done. So that's how dogfights work. It was a little clumsy, I'll admit. And so because that's only the second one I've gone through, so it was a little clumsy, I admit. But that's the whole idea. You check for your evasion. If you evade, great, you don't have to worry about it. And then your dogfighting formation, your formation dogfight, you keep doing it until you either score 0 or less, 1 or 2. And then these right here. And as Devin said, yes, it's possible to evade the first check, but end up doing formation and dogfight several turns in a row until you hit. Yeah, so you keep going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. If you evade the first time, this keeps going. So if you kept getting this like 4 to 6, you could keep going and keep going and keep going. So it's cyclical with that. So, but I thought I would take the chance to actually do that. Yeah, exactly. Not just the British planes, even the German planes didn't have that much ammo. If you played Skies Above the Reich, you kind of know that because you lose ammo pretty quickly. You run out of ammo. Skies Above Britain shows that off pretty well. So with that, but I need to thank Devin and David Heath for giving me the opportunity to show this off to you guys. It is awesome fun. Honestly, due to my luck, I think this is the best game in the world. Yeah. Yeah. And your crew chief is upset with you for damaging his engines. Yes, in the Stuka. Yeah, because I did have an engine damage. So you would go back, and if I would have to run another sortie, I'd see if I could repair it before I went back out. But in between missions, it takes care of. But thanks, Devin. Thanks, David, for letting me show this off. This system is really cool. I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to own it myself and start another one. So nothing like running out in the middle of a cloud of fighters. Yeah. So like all of a sudden, boom. And from what I hear, people in these dogfights, from the Battle of Britain, from what I've heard and people's stories that I've heard, they would start fighting a dogfight and not know where they ended up at. So that's pretty good. So, but no, thank you, Devin. Thank you, everybody. Again, the game found March 22nd, going live. Get it. I know the nice thing is I like the way they're doing it. They're finishing it up before they're doing the game founder, pretty much so finishing up. So that way it's just printing and getting it out. I think that's the way most games should do it. And I'm glad that Lock and Load is doing it that way. And I really appreciate that. So with that, thank you, everybody. And I will see you around. Bye.